Friday.
Okay.
It was solo comp.
Okay.
Free. And every match, like, I made a few mistakes that I owned to. Like, I accidentally popped my ult in spawn while, like, since the second round was starting. I was even talking, like, Adam to the team. I was like, we're going to win this match. And then I accidentally hit Q. Born again! And then they're all like, oh no. And they were kind of cool about it at first. And then we ended up winning the match despite my game even crashing, yada yada. And then this guy still like typed in chat after we won. And I actually played pretty damn good that match.
Okay.
He typed in chat, report daddy dash warlock with old
Bro.
But so we zoomed out and all we could just see is you alone, and you were just like with your little stupid googly eyes and your robot mouth going, again!
Oh my god.
And just with your little arms swinging around, and then at the end you're all like, this should help. Guys, what? Are they dead?
Are we dead?
I remember.
Yeah, we have Adam, Warlock, and Bucky. That's so sick.
So we're gonna because we were always looking for a sixth person because we're gonna get you, me, Daniel,
Drunk Repo.
yeah,
I
Eric.
know you said that, Huntress. I didn't even understand what the fuck you said.
If we can get Eric in, and then it would be we have like one spot left or whatever, Huntress or Neem, and then Casey, and we'll do like we'll all have a little drink, little tequila, little.
Sure,
if you're Daniel, he'll drink overproof beer.
It
would just be so much fun to play that game.
Love it.
It's more like
Period.
a deep
Period.
public relations.
Public relations. You'd be the HR, like dot.
Right, yeah, HR.
Later, we're looking up the ages. I was just like, all right, hold on, guys.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's so funny.
Put the
J
glass
chair.
down.
Exactly.
We need an adult. We need an adult.
Somebody to drive the car. Mom, pick us up.
Mom, pick us up.
I was so impressed because the other day you caught yourself from saying something crazy, and I was like, oh. Eliah did.
I did.
That's so funny.
But that shit had me dying, though.
Yeah, I'm constantly catching myself.
Because it's like, we were talking about this earlier. It's like, yeah, I mean, the game is definitely has its freak with, adding extra cake to people's backsides and jiggle physics and shit. So it's like, you know what they're doing.
You're playing right? Or this is Dag?
Yeah, this is Dag. I mean, that's what I said. I was like, come on, you can't
Damn.
put that weapon in my face, poke out my eyes. Like, C-17, you know.
He was like, wait a minute. But then Huntress saved us and then confirmed that Dagger is 18. Or is an adult? Is an adult?
Cloak and Dagger's ages are never stated, but they are.
Oh, they're never. Okay.
Adults,
Okay.
But Penny is 18.
Penny's 18. Okay. Wait, so Jordan, are you an Adam Warlock main because you voiced Adam Warlock, or you kinda have to be?
Yeah, because but you know why it's funny? Because he fits. My only skill is aim, so. Because he like if you have pretty good aim, you can just go pink, and then Spidey's like, ah!
That's so real.
Ragdolls out of the sky. my community calls it you've been swolot. Swolot.
That's so dope. I love that.
Tell them about the barbell incident.
Barbell incident.
If you're asking, and then I do gotta record some auditions. But I was streaming on Friday.
Okay.
It was solo comp.
Okay.
Free. And every match, like I made a few mistakes that I owned to. Like I accidentally popped my ult in spawn while since the second round was starting. I was even talking like Adam to the team. I was like, we're going to win this match. And then I accidentally hit Q. Born again! And then they're all like, oh no. And they were kind of cool about it at first. And then we ended up winning the match despite my game even crashing, yada yada. And then this guy still like typed in chat after we won. And I actually played pretty damn good that match.
Okay.
And he typed in chat, report daddy dash warlock. Withholds.
Bro is so mad.
And that was one match. So pretty much 2 more matches went the same where they just were like blaming me. So I was like, it was kind of getting to me. And so I'm like, guys, I need a break. So I put on my BRB screen.
Uh-huh.
And then I come back, and when I turn my camera back on, it's full screen, and I'm lifting a 40-pound dumbbell on camera, staring into the lens, being like, "Oh yeah, I've had it with you, fucking troll. I'm gonna take this dumbbell to the next troll." You know. I'm half giggling, but yeah. So then every time I got a Swolock hit out of, you know, like a headshot out of the sky, I would just like lift the dumbbell over my head and be like, "Yeah!" You know.
That's funny.
I gotta bro out sometimes.
Yeah, you
gotta
have
do it.
to. You gotta bring out the Giga Chad sometimes, you know?
It's not my style, but it's you know, time and place.
Time and place, yeah, that's what it is. Time and place.
So funny.
We've had a couple of Giga Chads.
We've had, yeah.
Especially when somebody uses the new Steve skin, the Gladiator Steve.
The
skin.
Thor looking skin, yeah. Like Captain America or Thor.
But dude, I'm having a lot of fun just playing playing a different, like, because I want to be able to, you know, play or play, yeah, and
Play different characters, try different roles.
Men can't multitask.
I'm trying.
Okay,
Well, especially with George's.
You just hate me. Just blame me. Blame me. Blame me for why you were never loved as a child. It's all mine.
Come on, sweetie.
This is pretty much how people act towards me in my last stream.
That's so wild.
So you actually finally got some like haters in your stream?
Wait, that means you made it. Yeah, when you have haters, that means you made it.
No, it's the
Oh,
in-game play.
wait, they don't know.
They don't know who I am.
They
I'm
just
not gonna be like-
genuinely
yeah, they're just like, they just see, you know, literally like, Daddy Warlock, you're
insufferable.
fucking crap. And I'm like, dude, sorry, I'm trying the best I can to shut the fuck up, uninstall, you know, pretty much.
Of course, yeah.
I'm the voice actor. You should be nicer to me. What am I gonna do?
Yeah.
Right.
You know the crazy thing about that though is that they're only doing that because they have anonymity behind some game shell or whatever. Because it's like, as soon as
Right.
if you're like, look, we're streaming right now. I actually happen to be the.
Yep. Say it's your mom.
They just hide behind a screen, talking all this shit all the time. Like,
Big tough guy. Right?
big tough guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Until you're held accountable to your actions, you know?
Yeah.
Then it's a different game.
Go ahead and say that to me while I got that 40-pound dumbbell. On my
Exactly.
Right. Right.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I don't know. There's this whole like we talked, Jordan and I and Daniel have talked about this extensively off air and stuff. But this whole culture of like us versus them, it's such trash. It's just so toxic and stupid. And
Yeah.
like, this game is supposed to be binding us together to be like, look, it takes a team to win. It takes a team.
Yeah, it takes a team, you know?
One or the other, but we're in this together, and it's just. I don't know. Sometimes I have hope for humanity, and sometimes I'm like, fuck. Just people. There's always gonna be an asshole, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to kill that Bucky, but I died.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause, Jordan, when you're grinding for comps, are you just playing solos? Are you stacking with one?
Yeah.
And as Adam Warlock.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because apparently I prefer what it feels like to be a voodoo doll, but painted in gold.
Ah.
Just torture, just poke, prod, make me earn it the hard way. Main solo comp.
That is
No, but
bold.
There's also a part of me though that's like it doesn't feel right having someone smurf. You know?
Mm-hmm.
For me, like it just feels not like icky, but I think it's also part of my.
Yeah. Well, you were a competitive gamer.
Oh, you are? What games have you played before Rivals?
Counter Strike does it.
Oh, you're a CS demon.
Yeah.
Love that.
Way back in the day. We're talking over 20 years ago.
Oh my gosh. Into that, yeah.
If you don't have the time, it's like, well then, how about just try to enjoy this?
Yeah.
Yeah, at the very least, yeah, just have a good time for the
Yeah,
time that you
enjoy
can
it.
play. Yeah.
And if you're just dealing with a bunch of dumbasses, it's
Right.
Like, man, it could be a downer. It can be, but that's why it
Yeah.
also makes sense to like find your people and play with. That's why we're trying to set up this.
Which would
This
be really
drinking
fun. Yeah, exactly. It'd be really fun.
Fun, chilled out,
Super
hang out.
chill. Yeah.
Like, don't
Dude,
make
Eliah,
yourself sick, but hang out.
Absolutely. I was pulling up repo clips that like Val Kitty and Contra. Everyone was just like on it. Amazing clips. And, like, dude,
Yeah.
all of my clips are POV of watching you, right? You don't see your own robot mouth moving. You see the other
Right.
person talking.
Right.
So like the one I was like, I played it like 4 times to myself while I was like making breakfast the other day.
Yeah.
And it was when it was, I don't even know, I can't even describe it because I don't understand how Repo works, but we were all in some place together, and then we all essentially died very quickly, but I don't think you knew that we were exploded, but so we zoomed out and all we could just see is you alone, and you were just like with your little stupid googly eyes and your robot mouth
Yeah.
going, again!
Oh my god.
And just with your little arms swinging around, and then at the end you're all like, "This should help, guys. What? Are they
Are we
dead?"
dead?
We did.
I remember that. I remember that, dude. I remember when that happened. Oh my god, that game is so much more fun than I thought it would be. 'Cause remember when we got on, I was like, what the fuck is this game?
That's so
And then-
funny.
And then when you see like your friends with the googly eyes and the Muppet-like mouth, and you're just like, ba, 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 ba. It's just fun. It's so fun. Yeah.
The character design is hilarious to me. Like that alone is already funny to me. So I
is.
can
It's
only
like a
imagine. Yeah.
The
So
game
you haven't
brings out.
played it at all, Casey?
No, I've never played it, but I watch my friends play it all the time, and I always see like funny TikTok clips of other people playing it too. And I've always wanted to play it. I just don't have a group of people to play it with.
Yeah.
Oh, you need to
yeah.
play it.
Mhm.
Yeah, it is definitely about the people you're playing with.
Yeah.
Don't expect us to teach you shit.
It's my rite of passage. I gotta learn the hard way. Yeah.
Yeah. Like if
pet
there's
the
something
duck.
valuable, point where there's an outcome break. That was my job.
Yeah,
You were bullying me so bad.
everything. Oh my god, there was this gigantic horse that was gonna get us all like back out of jail or out of. It's like, dude, that's your job. You like resurrect us, but he's like slamming things on the ground, breaking this. Like, don't let Jordan touch it. Slam. But they can't hear you when you're dead. Only the people who are dead can. You can hear everyone. So I
That's
can see
so
those being
funny.
Dude, Casey, you got MVP again. Hell
With
yeah.
Bucky.
Oh, nice.
I'm
Let's
officially
go.
a Bucky main, guys. I'm officially. It started.
Bam. Watch this.
There was this